Well, here it is, folks. We are now at the point of no return. That's it. We're here. And told you early this week and the week before that by the 23rd, 22nd, 23rd, and the 24th, we're going to have some major havoc. And it's happening. And a lot of stuff is underlying. So this is a lot of stuff that they'll probably tell you later, or you'll find out on your own later when you're doing your own research, that we have now passed the point of no return. And things will start to usher in. Things will start to fall into place as we move forward into time now. I was calling it the aftermath on Mike of the Night for the longest time. And now we are at the point of no return. Now, if you look at this last week, we were starting to see, look at the VIX Index, look at the price of silver bottoming out, look at what's happening with the price of Bitcoin. Look at everything, folks. These factors are pushing towards a major economic tsunami is going to hit us, right? Remember we talked about, and we coined the term economic dumpster fire years ago. Well, here it is, folks. This is it. This is what has been being alchemated and multiplied and being layered upon, and it's coming down, folks. Now, hold up. Now, we're getting this turmoil happening in Russia, problem in Russia, internal problem in Russia, and what are we seeing here, folks? Well, I'll tell you what we're seeing. Let's go back a little bit into history, right? So, okay, but first, are they staging this for a war? Are they staging this so NATO could come in and save the day? Or what are they doing? What are they pushing towards with this? Is it theater? Is it all staged? But let's look at a bit of history on this, okay? A bit of history, not on this, a bit of history from the Republic of Texas. When Texas was its own republic, and General Sam Houston was basically fending off the invaders coming in from Mexico, Santa Ana, massive invasion, massive organized Mexican invasion from Mexico City, marched through the desert to invade the last stronghold, or one of the few last strongholds in Texas. And General Sam Houston was there, and Davy, Crock, and all these heroes came from that, defending the Alamo. And the Union was reluctant to send reinforcements to help them in the Republic of Texas. So they were kind of on verge of joining the Union. They didn't want to join the Union. They wanted to be independent. And so what happened? Mexico should have won that war hands down. But what happened? Why did Mexico lose at the Alamo? A lot of people are forgetting this. And this is what's happening in Russia today. There was a conflict in internal Mexico. In Mexico City, there was a civil war, or some sort of coup, or a stage takeover, or whatever. It was a fight for power. We don't know. Oh, history states this. I don't care what history says. Unless your books go back 100 years, your history books, everything's been changed. So, yes, there was an internal problem in Mexico which forced the Mexican 90 or 80% of the Mexican army to return back to Mexico City to bring stability back. Now, what's happening in Russia is you're going to start to see internal problems in Russia. You're going to start to see this problem because they're in need. What's happening is the West, or this whole, what we've been being staged through the last 10, 15 years, especially the last 5, they need a distraction. They need something really major. Headlines across Canada. Headlines as Canada's putting in censorship across the, censoring people in Canada. As China is putting face recognition software all over their gas stations. As more and more countries are ushering in the sound of silence across the board, so governments can have their way with us without nobody knowing, because if no one knows, no one's there to tell the story, right? And this is what's happening here. And with Russia, it's the same thing. They're going to find a way to get in there to peacefully resolve whatever it is. It could be a stage, it could be nothing. But we are at a point of no return as of Thursday of this past couple of days here. Today's Saturday. Tonight's Mike in the Night episode's ready to go up with your call-ins. We'll be live on Rumble and Odyssey, and you look up Mike in the Night, you can find us there. And if you need more information, go to realmikemartins.com, realmikemartins.com. And you can find all the links to Spotify or whatever you want. Follow us on and all that stuff. We're here. We are here, folks. And we are now at the point of no return. What happens from here? I look forward to reading your comments and testimonies below. And start connecting the dots financially, economically. Start connecting the dots, and you'll start to see that this is now at a point of no return. And bought and paid for media. I mean, we could be here for hours talking about everything that they're doing to us or putting us through or making us think or trying to create us to talk about this to create more distraction. That could be it too. Anyways, guys, I'll see you tonight on Mike in the Nights. Mike Martins here. I have spoken.